does it mean to be a man?
I know.
I don't know. I really don't have an answer for that one.
It's a tough job, and I hate to say, but I wish it was like the old days when a handshake meant a handshake, and a man's word, he just says it in it.
What does it mean to be a man? I would say being a man is being a good father, being a good husband, and a good human being. Yeah.
Okay.
I would say pretty much, yeah. Being a good dad. If you've got kids, being a good dad, that makes you a man. Standing up for what's right, and standing up for other people.
Good question. I don't know. No two people will give you the same answer to that.
No, it's a hard one. We've got a lot of different responses. Some people said like fatherhood and like respect, stuff like that.
Just to be always able to do what you believe in.
Be strong, but also gentle. To be open and to be direct.
Being a man is like having to take care of the people around you, the kids, the family, the work.
To be a man.
Well, I think it means to be a man, to have a penis, you know. That's number one fundamental requirement, you know,
Yeah.
in order to be male. Or is it to be male or to be a man? Because
To be a man, like at heart. Like, what do you think?
to be a man at heart, following in your heart what you think is right, you know, no matter what other people try to like tell you or convince you. Honestly, like that's what men will do, you know. They don't carry down to like other people's things, but also a man needs to know, like, I don't know, what's right and when to make sacrifices.
Fatherhood, great. That's what
Being a man does mean fatherhood, yes, of course, having responsibility.
Yeah, responsibilities.
Doing what you need to do. And of course, the basic, having a penis. That does kind of make you feel good.
Well, to be a man, I think, well, I don't know, you have to have the right mindset first of all. You gotta know what you're doing with your life. You gotta have a job. I think you need to have a career set and all that. You can't just go out and get everything done like that. You can't just go out in the world. Like, you need to have everything set. So I think when you're a man, you're like able to live on your own. You're able to support yourself. You're able to support a family. That's what I think.
I think it means to be respectful and be a good human being, just like it means to be a woman. Be moral, stuff like that. Nailed it.
I think a man should be strong, and I think being a man honestly just depends on your morals and how you truly feel about the world, how you treat people, and the way you treat your family. I think that has a big thing to do with about being a man. So that's my answer.
Yeah, that's true. You know, it's like, I know you guys are looking for us to tell us your stereotypical answer, but I think it just means to like, you know, I don't know. Do you know? Okay. Like, okay, like, I would say to be a man, you know, you can't define being a man. Like, you can't define being a man or a woman. You can't define that. So that's my answer. I don't think you can define it.
I think it really depends on individual personality.
Yeah, it depends on individual.
Like, you can be a really girly man, which would be like someone who just like.
But like, you can't define girly and man. You know, you can't
weird.
define
It's
anything.
like-
Nothing is defined.
Okay, go. Walk up to him. Ask him. Analyzing the results. So, number one. For mine, most people responded the same way that I thought they would. Like, I put down that I thought it would be like fatherhood, respect, like being a good person, I guess, and all that stuff. And so most people responded the same about it. We got the occasional, like, young guy saying, "Oh, a penis." So it's like, "Oh, okay, that's cool." So that was neat. Number two. So I noticed a lot of the times the gender did actually influence their answer that they gave us. Like, the girls, for the most part, would say things like they would relate it to being a woman, because that's they're a woman. I don't know. It's kind of given. So they would relate it to themselves mostly, and like they would say more things along the lines of like being a good person and like fatherhood and stuff like that, where men would say like sticking to your gut and things like that. Number 3. So for the most part, age didn't really influence it too much. You could tell that the younger people were joking around a lot more, but it didn't really change their response a whole lot. The older people weren't all of a sudden wiser and like, oh, I totally know the answer to this question. They actually had a tougher time, I think, with it because they didn't really just say what they thought first thing. They had to actually think it through, where the younger people would just like blurt it out and answer. And that was that. Number 4. So I'm only speaking for myself here, not my two partners, John and Tristan. But my view of being a man didn't really change a whole lot. I mean, I still think of it as like respect and sticking to your gut, but also knowing when to like back down, and also being like caring but firm at the same time, stuff like that. So yeah, my view didn't really change a whole lot, and I don't think Tristan's did from doing the interviews at all either. His views still stayed the same.